another important match to keep their top four run here, because obviously they're out of Champions League football at this point, so they want to get back to that scene again this year. So it's hard to predict right now because we don't know the lineups. I'm going to assume that, let's say, just for the sake of making a play here, that the lineups are going to be relatively strong. You mentioned their 8-game run without scoring. Well, 5 of the teams they faced during that run were weak teams that had negative expected goal differentials. Two of them were barely over positive numbers with Udinese and Lazio, and then of course you have Inter. So it's not like they faced the toughest competition during that run, but they did a good job and that's what that's their pedigree over however many years you got to go back now, is that Juve will beat up on the weakest teams, and their fault will be they can't quite score or keep up with the best teams in the world. And they've been doing that. And I think Monza falls right into that category of a team that is not that good. They have a negative expected goal differential themselves. This is a cup match. Maybe they go for the glory here, because obviously they're not going to do anything in the league play as far as top 4, but they're safe from relegation. So maybe Monza comes out here, full lineup. They go for the glory. They're doing everything they can to score. But if Juve have even a halfway decent lineup out there, I just don't see a lot of opportunity for Monza to score. They could net one, but I don't see a lot of chances for them to do so. So I don't like the spread where it is right now for Juve, just because I think it's a little bit too high for a cup match. That's in a bad spot for them. But I figure they do find a way to win this game at home and move on in the cup. They tend to perform pretty well in the cup and at least get to the quarterfinal, semifinal stage. So you can take Juve money line and pair that with under 3.5 goals. You can get a plus number on it, plus 115. This could very well be another 1-0, 2-0 classic Juve win. But if Brian's play comes through, which is, both teams to score, that 2-1 still gets us home in this one as well. So I just don't see a lot of chances for Monza here. And I think Juve will, at least assuming they put out a decent lineup, will do everything they can to get their confidence back defensively, because allowing 5 goals this past week can kind of rips that apart for me really quickly. So I'm going to go with Juve money line plus under 3.5 goals, get a small plus price on it, and hope that one cashes.